Hi everybody, it is Britt and welcome to our channel. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Jess's last video where they discussed all things gender. And today for Webster Wednesday, I will be going over H, which is hate crime. So bear with me because this is kind of a heavy topic. So let's start off. What is a hate crime? A hate crime is typically involving violence that is often that is motivated by prejudice on the basis of race, religion, or sexual orientation or other grounds. Today specifically, I am going to be talking about attacks against the LGBTQI plus community, and one specific case. I'm going to be talking about the Matthew Shepard case. And I will be covering what happened to him. And then at the end, I will discuss like what we can do to fight against hate and violence. So Matthew Shepard was a gay American student at the University of Wyoming who asked these two men for a ride to a local bar. Unbeknown to him, he was unfortunately beaten, tortured, and left to die on the night of October 6, 1998. And he was taken to a nearby hospital where he was later pronounced dead. He was beaten by two assailants named Aaron McKinley and Russell Henderson. They pistol whipped him with a gun and tied him to a fence in freezing condition, and then also tried to set fire to his body. The men responsible were convicted of the first-degree murder and was given 2 life sentences. They were not charged with a hate crime because this wasn't under the law at this time. Hate crimes were not even into existence yet. But in 2009, the Matthew Shepard and Jamie Byrd Jr. Hate Crime Prevention Act was signed into the law on October 28th. This act allowed for the Department of Justice I can't even read my own writing, y'all. This allows for the Department of Justice to prosecute the actual cases of hate crimes under the federal law. It is now illegal to have violence against it, and you can be tried for a hate crime. Statistics show that nearly 1 in 5 hate crimes have anti-LGBTQI bias, and 60% were attacks against gay men. So what can we do against violence? So what we can do is we can act. Hate is an open act on tolerance and exception. We can pick up the phone. We have the right, we have a voice. We can say against violence, and when we see it, we can stand up for those comments who are being made against people. We can report, we can support the victims. We can be creative and join forces with local churches to help combat against these violence, and just being more open and aware of what is going on in the biases that we have. Speak up, and because hate must be exposed. We have a lot of bias in our lives, and we all do. It is not something that we're not excused from, but it is taking our bias and changing that and realizing that it is a bias, and realizing that maybe there's a different way to think about everything. I just want to thank you for listening to me. I am interested in doing more cases and hopefully get better at explaining cases. Today is just a brief video, but if you would like to hear more like cases, because I'm a huge true crime person, I'm 100% wanting to do it, and I hope that I get a little bit better and stronger, and I hope this video makes sense today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe below, and thank you for listening to my spiel. All right, over and out. Bye. I also just want to add a little tidbit what to do if you are a victim of a hate crime. First would be make sure that you are medically okay and get checked out by medical professionals. The second would be is to file a police report. And with that, make sure you get the police's badge number. And if there is an option on there to state that it was a hate-motivated, biased type violence incident, then make sure you click that and contact your local LGBTQI organization there for local support, and make sure that you get support of your friends and the local community that you have. And know that you are not alone if you are a victim of a hate crime, and that there's resources in your area that you can figure that will be there to help you.